Hi, everybody. It's Heather, the Butterfly Effect Plant-Based Transformation, and I am really excited. I am about to take a trip that I am so excited about and that I've been looking forward to for a really long time. I am going to Costa Rica for 8 days. And this has been a long time coming, and I wanted to talk about that. Um, some of you know last year, 100 days before the end of the year, I did a 100-day challenge for myself where I was trying really hard to get off of processed food. I'm vegan and I wanted to go back to all the things I was doing when I took off the 300 pounds before I put a lot of it back on. And so I made a big effort to do that. I wanted to get some of this weight off so that I could go on this trip and do other things and just have a good start on getting all that weight off. And I got some off, but not enough. You can look at me and see not enough, right? For a big trip like this. I wanted to build up my mobility, get back up to that like 10,000 steps a day that I was doing. At one point I was doing like 20,000 steps a day. Not all the time, more like between 10 and 20, something like that. I had gotten down to like 2,500, really, really just like a small fraction of what I had done. So I was building that back up. And so I built it back up. I'm getting close to about 6,000 a day now, which is still, it's double what I was doing. So I made progress. But again, I have that same feeling in the back of my head. Do you ever have that feeling like it's not enough? Like you made some progress, but not enough, right? And the thing is, Costa Rica is someplace I've always wanted to go. It is like a smaller version of the Amazon. There are monkeys, there are howler monkeys and spider monkeys, there are waterfalls, there are volcanoes, there are sloths, there's all kinds of nature preserves. It's only about 11 degrees away from the equator, so it's very sunny and warm. I speak Spanish, hablo español, and so I've always wanted to go somewhere where they spoke Spanish. And all of these things make me really excited for my trip. And I don't want to have that feeling that I'm not good enough to go on this trip or that I'm never going to get to go on this trip. That's the thing. If I keep waiting for all the conditions to be perfect, for all the weight to come off, when I took off 300 pounds, that took me a good 3 years, 3+ years to get all that weight off. And I sometimes will have problems with my lungs. Most of the time it's pretty stable, but every once in a while I'll have a problem with that. I have stuff come out of left field, like I had that problem with my spine where I had to have spine surgery. So waiting for the perfect conditions for things is just not a great idea. There's an old Irish proverb of like, live life while you can because you'll be a long time dead. It sounds better with an Irish accent, but it's really true. And we all have this tendency of letting some image of perfection steal your joy with the good, letting good enough be good enough. And so, no, I am not ideally suited to go on this trip right now. And yes, I am going on this trip right now, right? I am going to do what I can do. I'm going to snorkel. I'm a strong swimmer. Fat floats. So that's a very good thing, right? I love snorkeling. I dearly love snorkeling. I love the friend I'm going with. She's an amazing person. It's going to be so fun to hang out with her. I am excited about the culture and the lovely people that I'm going to meet. I'm really excited about the wildlife and the animals and the scenery. And so I'm modifying some things so that I can still have an enjoyable vacation. We're going to go on an ATV tour. So an all-terrain vehicle, going to go into the rainforest. I don't know how to drive one of those. I hope it's easy, but I'm going to give it a shot, you know. I am going to go on a boat tour of some mangrove trees and hopefully see some sloths and see some alligators and some birds and all kinds of things. And to spend some time enjoying the beach, enjoying the sunshine, trying not to burn. I'm going to be wearing a rash guard, which is like basically a shirt that you swim in, and leggings that I swim in. I'm going to try not to get bitten by mosquitoes. I'll try to come home without dengue or Zika or anything else. I did get immunized for typhoid for this trip. I already had been immunized for a lot of things, so I didn't have to do too much of that. But I just wanted to say that I am proud of myself that I didn't cancel. Like, so much of me is like, you got to cancel. This is going to be, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I don't know if you should go. COVID's not completely gone. I don't have a great immune system. I haven't, I'm going to wear a mask on the plane. I'm going to take the precautions that I can, but I'm going to be outside a lot of the time. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And when I'm not outside, I'll probably wear a mask. Just my choice. I'm going to go just as I am. Imperfect. Present imperfect completely. You know, I'm not slim, I'm not mobile, and I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to have the best time I can have. I'm not worried about finding food there because I'm just as happy with very plain food. I know I can get beans and rice. I know I can get fruit. I'm good. I can get vegetables. So not worried about those things. And basically, I have come to the conclusion that in any situation, all I can do is my best. When I'm walking my dogs, I sometimes feel guilty because I don't walk them as far as I know that they would like to be walked, or, you know, anything that I'm doing that's hard for me physically. I am walking them twice a day now, which is, you know, 50% more than I was walking them before. I used to only walk them once a day. So I am building up my mobility. I am building up my steps. And I just do my best. I just do the best that I can do in that situation. And I'm not going to put anything off anymore. I'm not going to wait to meet the right person. I'm not going to wait to go places that I want to go or do things that I want to do, or give love where love needs to go, right? I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I'm just going to go. Present imperfect. And so I hope to take a lot of pictures, maybe some video. I'm really bad about that. I have to be honest with you. I've gone on other trips and I'm not very good about taking videos of it because I just like to be in the moment. And sometimes I feel like trying to document every single minute of it can take you out of that. But I will try. I will do it as much as I can so that I can share that with you. So I just want to ask you, what are you telling yourself that you're not good enough to do, or you have to be richer or smarter or thinner or more fit, or what are you missing out on? You know, like, as far as I know, tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. Go for your dreams. Do the best you can. You will have an experience. It may not be the same experience you would have if everything was perfect, but it will be an experience and it will be an adventure. So thank you for being with me on mine, and I love you, and I'll talk to you when I get back from Costa Rica. Take care.